Oi.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Nothing but absolute focus in the eyes of Gennaro Gattuso, Jim, and no doubt he will be relishing every part of the battle.
Yeah, the very epitome of competitiveness and relentlessness. I mean, he's a real menace in every sense of the word. If you're on the ball, he'll chase you to the ends of the earth and back. I'm going to say only nice things about him for fear of him coming after me.
Gattuso, he won't be happy with that one. Good take, and is he in? And the finish!
And he was there to get a vital touch. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Chance, surely! It's hit the crossbar. He's dealt with that really well.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Uruguay have the chance to go the other way. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Pirlo. Rummenigge! Just the wrong side.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Rummenigge. And this is Messi. Zola powering forward here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Pele. Can he get it through? So it is still 0-0. And that's going wide left.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Well read, and the danger is averted.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Pele. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Azar. Zambrotta can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Azar. Chance here to counter. Rummenigge. Rooney. Zambrotta. Pele. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Lovely bit of skill. It's Pele! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pele is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Gattuso looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pinches it off him. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Rooney. Zola. Azar. He's through here. Oh, such a clever touch. And a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Azar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's had it nicked away. Azar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Can he get onto this? Azar. Rooney. And it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first-half thoughts?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Down to business again.
Germany are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He's in plenty of space here. Pelé. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Messi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Messi!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Germany different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Always onto this. Rooney! What a wonderful goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Uruguay have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Zola. 60 minutes played. Aimed beyond the defence. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Roberto Carlos is there, and he can pick it up. Vieira. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Germany really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Uruguay clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that is a little undercooked. Stood up well to him there. Hullet. Ferdinand wins the duel this time. Hazard. Chance! It has to be Wayne Rooney! A finish of true class! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have movement on both benches. So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
That's a little off target. Gattuso threads one in, and he was quick to react. Vieira. Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. The message is clear. None shall pass. And the return pass. And he's worked it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass was...
And Romario! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Romario really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Germany are looking to go forward now. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Cruyff, there's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Uruguay find a position of real strength now. And they're back on the ball again. Knocks it into space. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shoots! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pele. Oh, super ball. Goes for a shot! And it's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Cruyff! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, and the referee says that is it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. So straight into the action. And this is Zola.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Mbappe, big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he get away here? Pirlo powering forward here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in...
Mbappe! Yaya Toure. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gattuso proves too strong, too smart. And here's Yamal. Delivers with whip. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. That pass has been well intercepted. Great vision. Germany, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zola, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pirlo gets on his bike and on the move. He is through here. Yamal! Goal, Brazil! Well, how's that for a class finish? So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Rafael Varane has quite the footballing brain. He's almost... tries a shot! And he hits the net! And they're threatening to fly away here! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Vieira, a lot chance for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Germany really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And they win it back again. Mbappe! Oh, he's bustling through. Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Zola. Ronaldinho. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Gattuso. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? Germany are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And he plays one through. Yaya Toure. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Searching passes played there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Pirlo. Azar. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. Vieira. And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that's a lovely exchange. Ribéry. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking to play him in. Well timed, excellent interception. Yaya Toure. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's been flattened there. He's come in hard. Hazard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Germany have the chance to go the other way. And it's Pirlo. Thinks about the shot, and Ribéry! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Brazil really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Oh, he's burst! Ribéry! And again, he is at his elastic best. Brazil have their second corner now. Pass somewhat off target. Showing great feet there. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Del Piero. He's found a way through. And Del Piero! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Del Piero. He's got away. That's good running with the ball. They're urging him to shoot. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Hazard. Can he get it through? Gattuso. Ribery is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply. Looking for options for movement. Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pirlo. Tries to pass it through. He's through here. He's shifting through the... Yamal! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Brazil find a position of real strength now.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Shot could be... It's Pirlo! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, nice touch. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Hazard making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Yamal.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That is a great pick out. Pirlo! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Germany have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Any reflections on what you've seen? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Real chance! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal. And that has been cut short. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hazard. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Del Piero. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Del Piero. Pinches it off him. Zola. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Vieira goes looking wide, and he was quick to react. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Mbappe. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Del Piero.
Oh, really well played.
Always goal side. And that is masterful defending.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Now he's got space here. Looking to play him in. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Germany! Ronaldinho duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Germany have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Zola. Germany are looking to break at pace. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. There's the header! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Germany are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
Can he finish? He's got a goal! It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
That looks a good ball through. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it.
Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Germany now in a position far more desirable.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. That's put paid to the danger. Driving forward. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that is the end of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Germany claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. Back on the way then. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pirlo running with the ball. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They're up to 5 corners now. There's the shot! Ribéry, who's set up 1 goal so far. Brazil are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here. Gattuso. And he whips it in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Great defending, strong and determined. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Ribéry. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Ribéry could move up a gear here. Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. And he plays one through. Takes the shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Ribéry. No, that's been intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. Zambrotta. genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Now it's Pele. And here's Azar. Azar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. The Marlon deals with that comfortably. Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that. He's got away. He's found chance for a shot. That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Zola. Zola was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's lost his man here. Deftly away. Yamal, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Zola, oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tries to play it through. Yaya Toure. Can he get it through? It's a threatening ball, and he shoots! It's a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Brazil cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Into the last 5 minutes.
Germany nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Good ball, good take. It's Pirlo! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. And it's Pirlo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's picked his way through. Ribéry. Now he's running away. Yamal. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Germany pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Ronaldinho picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Messi is onto this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Rooney. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Ronaldinho.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means...
He's one-on-one, goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? No way through, so back it comes. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And he plays one through. And this is Pele! He's picked his way through. That's a little off target. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Thuram. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Zola. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Vieira. And here's Ronaldinho.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ronaldinho. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Germany have the chance to go the other way. And the shot! Missed by a fraction. Germany still without a single shot on target. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good spread. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Ronaldinho really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Can he latch on to this?
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He can run onto that. Gattuso. Thuram cuts out the pass. That's a good ball out wide. He is starved of space and time.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Rooney. Rummenigge receives it in a good... Rummenigge! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Uruguay have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Distributed tidily.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Not the most accurate pass. And that's a good ball. Chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here. Roberto Carlos is there, and he can pick it up. Vieira. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He might be in here! Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Ronaldinho. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's forced to go back. And it's Messi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Hazard.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Vieira. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Germany really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing. Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Pelé, and this is Zola. Oh, now he can run away with it. Zola was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He won't be happy with that one. Short changes him with that pass, and that is a little undercooked. Spread out to the left. Now it's Hazard. He has found the way through. Well read, nice interception. Hazard. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. It's a promising position. And he gets rid in a hurry. Pelé.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Pelé. Shapes to shoot. And it's come back out to him. And there's a goal. And there is your opener. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Germany have fired themselves in front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Germany clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Rooney. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. He's in plenty of space here.
Uruguay really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Now it's Rooney, and this is Hazard. Roberto Carlos. Oh, well measured. He's got away. He's looking wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Pele. Zola tries a shot! And that's a tidy finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Substitution for Germany, number 10, Pele.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 20.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive. Uruguay appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
And he's being shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Cruyff. Pass is just off target.
Uruguay truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And he shoots! It's hit the upright. Superb from Pele! He's got himself an absolute peach. Just one goal in it now. Game on! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Uruguay cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Now it's Mbappe. Look at the space here. And the shot! And a neat finish. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Germany have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's undercooked that. And the referee brings it to a close. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. Now it's Hazard. Rooney showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No way through. Rummenigge. Now it's Messi.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? He's got plenty of space out wide here.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
Now it's Rooney. Now this could be a chance. And this is Messi. Great chance! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Germany are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, that's well spotted. Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Quarter of an hour played. That ball looks a good one. Brilliantly cut out. And he was quick to react. Rummenigge.
Germany really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, great leap! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Messi. Rummenigge, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. Messi is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? What a save from... And again! Goal! And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Uruguay are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Ronaldinho.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hazard, he's found a way through. Roberto Carlos gets in to thwart him. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's got away. Varane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pirlo. And he's picked out the run. And here's Rooney. And he's gone backward here. Oh, that shot at goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's good play. And Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it. Uruguay are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Valverde. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He has found the way through. Ronaldinho. He is just caressing the ball. And he's in on Sola! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Azar. Rooney. Rummenigge, who does have an assist to his name.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
No, that's been intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Ronaldinho. Spread out to the left. And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And so the action is resumed.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down...
And the finish! It's loose and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pirlo. Now it's Pele. And the shot's on here. Oh, good spread. Zola unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rummenigge. That's been slit through. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, well played. Azar. Pele. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gattuso. Cannavaro. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Messi has it in a wide position. And Messi! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Can he get it through? Thuram gets across to intercept that. Valverde. Vieira looking to receive it in space. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rooney. That looks a good ball through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's having a go! And again, he is at his elastic best. Valverde. Hazard picks it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's anyone's ball now. Good effort from distance. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pirlo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Rooney! Wow, that's a fine save. That was superb goalkeeping.
Rooney really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution for Germany.
Uruguay
23.
have their second corner now.
Number 17. Federico
Oh,
Valverde.
good climb!
Number 20.
No, just not quite. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Germany do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And that is a little undercooked. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Baggio. Now it's Romario. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that has been cut short. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Roberto Baggio. And here's Cruyff. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Germany are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
And that could set him on his way. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. So what can they make of this? Vitinha. Pele. Oh, that's well spotted. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that.
There will be
Has a look up and drives it forward. Vinicius Junior. 1 minute to add, according to the board. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Germany perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Germany desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities, that is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best. We are just getting started. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's lost his man here. Can he finish? Against the crossbar. Del Piero has the space to scheme. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shot could be on. Yamal! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Germany finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries a shot! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Mbappe. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Germany are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Just the keeper in his way, and a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that is well cleared. Neymar. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Vieira with the slide tackle there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vermaelen has a look and plays it forward. Del Piero! And that would have been some goal.
Del Piero can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Lamine Yamal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's been slipped through. Yamal gets into a good position. Takes aim and... oh, good climb! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Hazard.
Such good technique.
Tries to pass it through. Gattuso. Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Now it's Del Piero. Valverde running with intent. Looking to play him in, and that is expertly dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Germany clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And a shot! Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Yamal.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Valverde. Gattuso. And it's Ribery. And that could set him on his way. And the shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Very special birthday.
So the action resumes. Germany not having the rob of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Thuram. Azar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ribery. And he plays one through. Del Piero purring through the gears. Towering header! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Brazil certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And he is dashing away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mane. Vermaelen defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pinches it off him. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And it's Zambrotta. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Mbappe, can he finish? Yes! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position...
Shoots! That's a decent clearance.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Pirlo. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's quick to return it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Oh, great feat, that.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. And it's Ronaldinho. No, again there's no way through. Azar. Nicely shaped ball. Ribery. He might be in here! It's Ronaldinho! Oh, terrific save.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Brazil are looking to go forward now. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Del Piero. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gattuso. Now it's Del Piero. Hazard. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Ribery. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He can run onto that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Valverde. Pirlo wins the duel this time. Del Piero. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, good-looking ball.
Brazil couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears here. Ronaldinho. Not the most accurate pass. Thuram.
Germany are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, super find. It's not an especially good pass, that. Gattuso. And Jamal.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking for options for movement. Baresi. And it's Mane. The final 5 minutes. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal. Some good work on the right flank here. And he's managed to get free. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hazard. And he was quick to react. So that's it. It is all over. Germany have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic.
And the shot! Oh, great save by Dida! Can he spark a counter here?
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk.
Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
In comes the corner.
Lyon with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Lyon have their second corner now.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Germany are looking to go forward now. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Valverde.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. It's a sweeping cross. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Ronaldinho.
Zanetti providing an outlet on that flank. Zola.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Aimed beyond the defence. Maldini cuts it out.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal.
And no, that was never going to make it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Gets a good foot in there.
That's a good run down the left. He's found a way through.
Ronaldinho. It's out for a goal kick.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Ronaldinho.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, that has not gone well.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pele can see things others simply cannot.
Ronaldinho
going face-to-face with his great rival. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's been cut out, well played. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, he's been caught napping! And that was nowhere near his best. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, it's a great ball here. They're urging him to shoot. Has another go! Goal! Germany! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let...
On the finish! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Lyon have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your... And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Pele plays it all the way forward. And it's Zanetti. And he was alert to it. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the... Mbappe! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Knocks it into space. And this is Ronaldinho. Can he finish? And again. It's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Pele short changes him with that pass. Ronaldinho. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Now, oh, he's on his own. Tries a shot. And that's a sharp finish. And deep into first half stoppage time. A timely strike. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Lyon are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of...
And it's half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Germany ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And here's Messi. Valverde. And this could be a German counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Germany go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Now it's Messi, looking for options for movement. Valverde, never out of the action for very long. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pinches it off him. Messi. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's there to belt it away. Great ball, and he's in here. Good read, needed to be. Valverde. Zola does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe, and he's got the beating of it. Chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ronaldinho. Valverde. Germany are looking to break at pace. Zanetti. Rijkaard. Makaleli.
And it's Rooney. Chiellini. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Lyon clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Makaleli. Vieira. Nicely weighted ball. Hazard. He is through here. Backward it goes. Rooney. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Pele! It's Pele! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Pele. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lyon needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, important interception. Not the most accurate pass. Vieira. Baresi. Hazard. Makaleli. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Rooney in acres of space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! Valverde. Now it's Pele, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Rooney. Nicely shaped ball. Varane makes the interception. Just 5 minutes remaining now. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicked it back promptly. That's a little off target. Roberto Carlos. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Makaleli. And that's it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Hello, everybody.
Pele voted man of the match.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb... Bullish header!
Thuram
Plays it forward.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when that famous...
Can he finish? Messi! Oh, that is beautiful!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Valverde.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard making good progress on the right-hand side. Hazard proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That is good alertness.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rummenigge! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Rummenigge clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And this is Rooney. It's Ronaldo. Oh, what has happened here? Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. Valverde charging forward, the ball at his feet. Ronaldinho. Oh, well played. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Now it's Messi. Roberto Carlos
Gets a foot in here. Gives it back. He's through here. Rummenigge. Uruguay are looking to break at pace.
Valverde.
And it's Ronaldinho.
And they win it back again.
Gattuso. Vieira.
Valverde.
Now it's Yamal. Tries to play it through.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
It's Asa! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Uruguay are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now, can they get him away? And he's opted for the long pass. Valverde. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gattuso.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Vieira. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pirlo. Hazard. Oh, well played, well played. Ronaldinho. It's a pretty loose pass. And he cuts out the supply. Vieira. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Yamal. Valverde. Yamal. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Well, that is a good challenge from him, and that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Vieira. Can he get on the end of this? Rooney. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hazard. And that is the end of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Down to business again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too...
There's the shot! He's got a goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. And that really is so impressive. Germany cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Rooney looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rummenigge! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Uruguay with the corner. They're first. Pirlo! Harmlessly behind. Thuram. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. Rummenigge. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Vieira. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Vieira. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Rooney. Look at the space. And Messi! Messi! From another planet! About as smooth as it gets. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feel.
Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Germany.
Corner number 2 then.
Neymar. Number 8. Yamal.
Hazard!
Number 23.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
The attendance for this match.
And it's been played through. Oh, he's all alone. Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ronaldinho! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Ronaldinho clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Roberto Carlos.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Germany perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Looking to play him in, and he's managed to get free. Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That's an excellent interception. Tries one from range. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Hazard. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Rooney. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Thuram. Pelé. Oh, easy pickings there. Half an hour gone in the second half. And he welcomes it in. Rummenigge. And this is Rooney. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Hazard. Pelé. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rummenigge. Vieira. Vieira has got himself a free kick.
Substitution for Germany, number 25, Hazard, number 14, Ronaldinho, number 17, Federico Valverde, coming on the field, number 21,
And it's Hullet.
Messi, number 15,
Some intricate passing, look, shot at goal!
13, Mane.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Pelé. No, that's been intercepted. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's the throw. And that's definitely not his best. Pelé. Oh, that's well spotted. Vitinha. Tries to pass it through. Oh, super find. And the finish! Vieira.
4 added minutes has
Thuram.
been indicated.
Gattuso does really well there. He is strong. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. There will be 4 extra minutes. He has found the way through. Vitinha, spread out to the left. And this is and Romario! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
So, third corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Pele makes a dash for it. And the referee brings it to a close. Germany perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Germany desperately failing to impose themselves on the game.